But just because the temps are high doesn't mean your energy bill has to be. Take some simple, low-cost tips from DTE, like changing your air filter every 3 months to make sure your HVAC system isn't wasting energy, or install and properly set a programmable thermostat to save about $180 a year. You can keep the family cool and keep your energy bill low. For more tips, head to dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE. If you rent, you might not be able to change much about your home, but DTE can still help you save on your energy bill. We have tons of low and no-cost tips that are good for the environment and help you save money. For example, switching your 5 most frequently used lights to Energy Star bulbs could save you nearly $50 a year. So start saving today. Visit dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE.
Motown Harley will pay your sales tax promotion on any pre-owned Harley this week only. We don't intend on paying or reporting your sales tax. Sales tax is the amount of your discount on any pre-owned Harley at Motown Harley. That's every pre-owned Harley discounted by your sales tax now through Sunday at Motown Harley.
In Michigan and throughout the country, builders have used Andersen Windows more than any other brand the last 20 years and counting. Building codes and home wish lists continue to change. Andersen's position as an industry-leading brand doesn't. That's why Carter Lumber proudly offers Andersen products. With Carter Lumber, you'll get quality service and support from project start to finish and beyond. Project financing is available to contractors at Carter Lumber. To learn more about Andersen products, visit carterlumber.com.
Join the 1 million customers who've chosen General RV. With our huge selection of over 6,000 RVs, you'll find the trailer, fifth wheeler, motorhome of your dreams. Save thousands today with up to 50% off MSRP. That's right, up to 50% off MSRP, because General RV's buying power is unmatched. These deals won't last, so now's the time to buy. Come see why General RV has been Michigan's #1 RV dealer since 1962. Visit us in Wixom, Clarkston, Brownstown, and Mount Clemens to save thousands.
Come be a part of the community EMS family with over 400 EMS employees strong. United We Stand, offering career advancement opportunities, free education, ongoing field training, equipment enhancements, employee incentives, and the freedom of the road. Basic EMTs and paramedics apply at emsemployment.net with convenient locations in Troy, Southfield, Detroit, and Taylor, plus Toledo, Ohio. No match wages, plus 3% for a limited time. Restrictions apply. Apply today. emsemployment.net. 1776, a revolutionary year, and now a revolutionary deal from the Detroit Tigers. Now through Thursday only. Score great lower-level seats to see the Tigers play the world champion Boston Red Sox this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for as low as $17.76 with no fees. This offer ends Thursday and is only available at tigers.com/1776. So hurry now for fun, freedom, and no fees. Visit tigers.com/1776 today.
During the 4th of July week, we celebrate our country's independence and freedom, made possible by the many servicemen and women in our communities and in our families. Cheers to the home of the free because of the brave. This message of celebration and gratitude is sponsored by WOW Internet TV and Phone. Proud to support Southeast Michigan military members and veterans through employment special offers and community sponsorship. To learn more about WOW and the military offers in the Detroit area, call 1-855-WOW-NOW-1.
Did you know there are over 1,000 podcasts on radio.com? Download the app or head to radio.com to listen to all your favorite national and local podcasts, including your favorite morning shows and radio shows on demand. At the top of the app homepage, click the podcast icon to discover new shows, subscribe, and manage your podcast subscriptions. Go to your app store or radio.com/download for all your podcast listening. Radio.com.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Detroit Tigers play the Chicago White Sox. Pre-game tomorrow at 7:45 on 97.1 The Ticket.
6:19, it's news time. Here's
Good morning, you guys.
good morning.
Happy Monday.
We're trying.
Is that a thing?
Happy Monday?
Yeah.
I just made it a thing. Why can't it be a thing?
You
what you did in college?
No, I drank a little bit on the weekend, but no. No, I did not. I told everybody last week, Lenny Bias' death changed me. You heard the song, right?
Yeah, I did. My goal is to try to get Roberto a soundbite to use for Mike's show. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying.
You don't need to try. It'll occur.
Just happens
I'm supposed
naturally.
to text him
Oh.
and tell him this.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
All right, you guys. So a lot of people actually kicked off the summer last Friday at Jobby Nooner on Lake St. Clair. Have you ever been there, Jeff?
No, but you know what? I've always wanted to go. I'm probably too old now.
Yes, me
You
too.
don't need
I
to
mean,
go.
But it's just like it's kind of a cesspool.
I kind of miss the whole Jobby Nooner thing. 'Cause I didn't even know it existed until probably like 2008.
Yeah,
It's been around for a long time.
and at a certain age, you just don't go. I don't think you should go. I think it's a younger crowd.
What do you think that age is? Like 25?
When you shouldn't go.
Yeah, the cutoff.
30.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a
say.
bunch of people, scantily clad people,
Yes.
and alcohol. And boats.
Tons and
Right.
in water and boats and puke and pee and things in
Gator
the
was
water.
No.
You
He
gotta
wasn't
go.
there, was he?
No.
He was at Cass Lake.
Oh.
So
But
anyway, he was there.
it'd be perfect for like Bogey and Sully.
Sure. Yeah, that's great. They can go. Anyway, so according to the U.S. Coast Guard, about 20 people were actually taken to the hospital, and for all sorts of different reasons. And obviously, we just said there's tons of alcohol there. So somebody had a severed finger, signs of hypothermia, a possible broken arm, an asthma attack that turned into a panic attack. Somebody thought they had a broken pelvis.
Explain me. Hold on one second. Hypothermia.
Yes.
Does that have to do with being too cold?
Yes.
Okay, so it was probably like 90 degrees on Friday. How could somebody get hypothermia at Jobby Nooner? Unless they stuck their hand in like an ice bucket for like an hour or two.
Bad circulation, maybe?
I don't
Who knows? But a lot of those are actually typical accidents that they see at Jobby Nooner. But there was also a big storm that rolled through. So some of these smaller injuries, they say, were because of the storm, because the boats were now like, banging together because of the water and the wind and the rain,
Some
and some
people were
people
getting
suffered.
stuck between the boats.
Yeah, some people were trying to keep their boat from hitting other boats so their hands would get cuts on them and things like that.
The other thing about Jobby Nooner that I would worry about, you get a bunch of drunk people,
Yeah.
right? And I would assume, I'm not a big boater, but people forget to turn off their boats, right? So couldn't you get hit with the
No,
rotor?
I think people.
No?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
No, because you go and you tie off and you put your anchor. You're not.
Okay.
You go. I think that all happens before the mass amounts
Before you
of
start
alcohol.
drinking.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that's good.
So I don't think anyone leaves their boat on. Don't worry about that. All right. So the Rocket Mortgage Classic was a big success for Detroit, but Wayne County Executive Warren Evans isn't happy at all about the way his wife was treated when they went to visit the Detroit Golf Club on Friday. Oh yes, he went to Facebook and made a huge post. He says that his wife was the subject of racism and was targeted by a disrespectful employee. So he said that she had all of the proper credentials to be in the clubhouse, but she was asked multiple times to show her credentials and her ID over and over and over, and then she was even interrupted mid-conversation once she was already in the clubhouse to see her ID again by this disrespectful employee. And he said that other people were just walking in and out without even being stopped for their credentials or ID, and he just felt like the way the club handled it as well wasn't proper.
I don't know, it was the actual club or the people involved. In reading the story, it sounds like you had one bad employee. The person was removed, from what I understand.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well,
And he or she worked for the security company.
Yes.
Not for the club.
I don't think the employee was removed right away,
Okay.
and that's why he kind of felt like, hey, you should have done something at that moment, not later on, because later the executive director of the Rocket Mortgage Classic released a statement, and he said that this guy was, like you said, Stoney, part of the security team that was employed through another company, and he will no longer be affiliated with the tournament after that happened. So,
I would hope so.
yeah,
Brutal.
yes.
They're back for 3 more years. I don't think that person will be on the security.
I don't think so either. So a woman who tripped and fell on a wet floor sign at an Ohio 2016 was just awarded $3 million. So this woman, she suffered multiple injuries, including a broken kneecap. She was walking and the wet floor sign had actually collapsed earlier in the day. So it wasn't standing up like you would typically see. It was down on the ground. So she claimed she didn't see it. She tripped over it and fell, and a jury just decided that the casino failed to maintain a safe environment and awarded her big bucks.
You know what they say, if you're going to fall somewhere and sue them, make it a casino.
Yeah.
Because you know they got a ton of money.
That's true. That is very, very true.
And you know what? In this case, they are definitely in the wrong.
Yeah, basically, I mean, you gotta make sure your sign is standing up. I bet you would have gotten money even if the sign was standing
How
up.
bad were her injuries again?
She says that they're permanent injuries, but she suffered a broken kneecap. She had to get a bunch of metal plates in her knee and her leg, and she says that she's got a lot of permanent bodily damage, medical bills,
They want $3 million for the
emotional
casino.
stress.
Right, I agree. That's
There
fine.
you
Yeah,
go.
good for her.
It's like hitting a big jackpot on the slots.
Yeah,
How'd you do? I lost, but I actually won because I fell.
exactly. So a 73-year-old hiker was rescued over the weekend after spending a week all alone in the California wilderness. This old guy out there, he got separated from his group when he was hiking, and he was able to survive. He was drinking water out of a creek. He went with no food, but they say he was great when they found him.
I saw this story.
hmm
He was talking to the rescuers.
Yes.
Everything was great. He's in his 70s, as you mentioned. But yeah, he stayed alive by drinking creek water. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
They always say you can go without the food, but not without the water
Right.
study.
You need water to sustain life.
So a mom from England claims that she was kicked off a recent flight because flight attendants said that her sheer, lacy, basically see-through top was too revealing for
Is
her
there a
to be on
picture?
the plane. There was no pictures, but this mom did say that even though she wasn't wearing a bra, she did have some tape and nipple covers, and so she said she wasn't revealing too much because she was
She was
covered
prepared
up.
for
Yeah,
it.
she was prepared, exactly. So then she decided, okay, I'm going to wear a friend's sweater. I'll take a sweater, I'll put it on, and they still wouldn't allow her on the plane because apparently they'd kind of gotten in some arguments before. So they said that, she was being disruptive. Kicked off.
First of all, it ruins the entertainment enjoyment for the passengers.
Right.
But seriously, I don't know what happened with the argument, but she's willing to put on a sweater, or even all these planes have blankets. I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't really bother me. I've seen some people wear some pretty interesting outfits on flights. Never see-through tops, but I've seen a lot of midriff bearing shirts.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really mind. To me, I wonder why you want to wear that on a filthy airplane. But, to
And
each
airplanes
their
are
own.
cold a lot of times.
Yo, they're freezing.
Yeah, yes. Need those blankets. But I feel like every time I hear the news, Heather, you can
Yeah.
tell me, and I watch the news, I hear your news,
Yes.
I read the news, it's always airplane stories.
There's always one.
Like, there's always, it seems like once a day, maybe twice a day.
Yeah, you get a bunch of different people from all over the world together in one small space. There's going to be some crazy stories.
Like, I'm not saying this woman because, I don't care what she wears, but for the most part, it seems like people have no idea how to behave in an airplane.
Oh no, they don't. They just don't care. That's for sure. So a Georgia Chick-fil-A worker is now being called a hero after this guy jumped into action, and he actually jumped through the drive-thru window to save a child's life.
Oh,
So this woman, a mother and her 6-year-old son were in the drive-thru lane, and she started yelling. She said, "My son is choking." He wasn't choking on food. He was being choked by the seatbelt. So this kid, he was a teenager, the employee, knew exactly what to do, and he literally jumped through the drive-thru window, got into the car, he pulled out a pocket knife, and cut the seatbelt that was basically strangling this little boy. Saved his life.
there's got to be some defect or something that shapes
Yeah.
within that seatbelt, too.
Exactly, yeah. Or maybe the kid was playing with it and somehow kind of wound it around his neck, and who knows. They didn't go into detail about how he got tangled, but hero.
Good
Good.
thing they went for the Chick-fil-A, it wasn't a Sunday. Sunday because they wouldn't go to a Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A's are closed on Sundays. So she might have picked another fast food place where they might not have had such a great employee there.
Yeah, or an employee that couldn't fit through the drive-thru window. You know.
That's true. Thank you, Heather. And coming up at 7 o'clock, we saw something this weekend that a lot of people have never seen before at a place at Comerica Park. But coming up next, the NBA free agency started, and the Pistons won Flower Shop, 97-1.
Whether it's a job interview or a first date, Lady Jane's in Washington Township will make sure you look great for whatever's on your plate. Get a precision haircut, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment for just $14. Lady Jane's on Van Dyke, just off the 26 mile across from Target. It's wicked awesome.
We have officially declared our independence. But how do we get enough food for the celebration?
Well, we simply go to Maya.
Right. 80/20 ground beef, ground fresh installed daily, only $1.79 per pound. Large seedless whole watermelons, $2.27. Maya Ripple or Kettle chips, buy 2, get 3 free.
Chinette dinner value packs, 2 for $8. And Kingsford Original 20-pound twin packs, only $12.99.
Feed the nation with 4th of July deals at Maya.
Exclusions apply. See the deals in the Maya app.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. 8.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
You make a million tough business decisions every day. So here's the easiest one of the year. Dell's Black Friday in July is back and bigger than ever. Get no-brainer deals on the very latest computers with Intel Core processors and a huge selection of servers, electronics, and more. All with free shipping on everything. To make your decision even easier, Dell's Small Business Technology Advisors can help you find just the right tech. Call 877-BUY-DELL. That's an easy call to make at 877-BUY-DELL or visit Dell.com/smallbusiness.
Exxon and Mobil present How to Be Supremium. First, fill your tank with Exxon and Mobil's Supremium Fuel. New Synergy Supreme Plus. It keeps your engine 2 times cleaner for better gas mileage. Then get the rest of your car 2 times cleaner. My rims are so shiny they can be seen from space. I saw pictures. So clean your engine with Exxon and Mobil's Synergy Supreme Plus. It's supreme. It's premium. It's Supremium. Fill up today or go to Exxon.com for details. Synergy Supreme Plus gas compared to Synergy regular gas and full fuel injected engines. Benefits based on continuous use and may vary.
You make a million tough business decisions every day. So here's the easiest one of the year. Dell's Black Friday in July is back and bigger than ever. Get no-brainer deals on the very latest computers with Intel Core processors and a huge selection of servers, electronics, and more. All with free shipping on everything. To make your decision even easier, Dell's Small Business Technology Advisors can help you find just the right tech. Call 877-BUY-DELL. That's an easy call to make at 877-BUY-DELL or visit Dell.com/smallbusiness.